there, I'm Critsy Bear. Welcome back to Sorcery. Last time we finished the game, and I'm not sure how many episodes are left of this series, which is a little bit sad, but also I'm excited because I, between episodes, discovered a few rumors of interesting, I'm not sure if they're endings or just different details you can add to the end, but definitely some story-changing revelations that I've encountered. Like, for example, did you know that Alizi is in Mampang? I didn't, but I do know there is at least one or two characters who claim to be from the Backlands. I'm pretty sure the fortune teller and the beggar woman are from the Backlands somewhere, like Tinpang or something, which is promising, but I don't recall any options for conversing with them that I haven't already gone through. Additionally, there's apparently a way to free Valaquesh without. Well, I don't know. Do you have to like take Valaquesh's place, or like how do you get Valaquesh as a character? I've only seen Valaquesh the book, or Valaquesh as a book myself, which, and then there's the hourglass. I never turned the hourglass over. I don't know what that does. Or Jan. I never tried Jan. That's the one that I want to do now. I want to go see if I can get out of there with Jan. One of you guys gave me a suggestion for how I might do that, and it does seem like a pretty good idea. But I'm actually so the optimal place for this idea would be to like start somewhere around, not there, there, right? And then I can go into the other room. Hello. No, thank you. Then I can go into the other doorway, have the birdmen lift me to the tower, encounter the Archmage, get thrown into prison, throw Jan out of the window, then use Dop to open the door, then go after the Archmage. I don't know, is Flanker going to be there? There's also apparently a way to spare the Archmage, which I never got the option for. I either lose to the Archmage or the Archmage is beheaded by Flanker. That's the only options I've encountered yet. I don't know. But anyway, that is not where I want to start, though. I actually want to go back here, and not kill Rani. Like, now that I know that nothing happens if she dies, it just feels unethical to leave her dead. Another fun thing I want to maybe try to do is try to avoid getting cursed by Throbin. Apparently you can do that, but I don't know how, because the only way into the city I know requires that you walk by him to get in, so who knows. So there's a lot of things to try, it's just I'm not sure how I would try those. That's all. Anyway, go back to the inner vault here with our one free save scum. And now, it must be Rani! Oh, Rani, I'm so happy you're not beheaded. The crown is not here. Sorry, buddy. I know exactly where it is, though. Now look, help me move this thing. No, help me with this thing. The machine's fake. Now we're getting somewhere. Careful, there's something down there. I don't know, does looking at the machine do anything? Occasionally pipes it. There's something in there, I know it. The whole place seems abandoned. Hardly. Werewolves don't last that long. Interesting observation, I don't recall that one. Look around. Button. Look down in the hole. Tell you what, you can take as much gold as you can carry as long as I get the crown. I mean, I'll reach for some treasure, but I don't think it works. Sorry, a rack of healing potions and a jewel of gold? What happened to me having 600 gold? Does Rani have like 200 gold in her pockets? Whatever, just let her. I'm telling you, the crown's not here. pull her out because she's about to get beheaded. You're welcome. I thank you. I mean that. And that's it for Rani. The crown isn't here. Sorry, buddy. Press the wall switch. And leave. I wish there was a way to get Rani to... continue her story. Like, I'd love to know what she does after failing to get the crown that way. Like, how does her plan change? Blah, blah, blah. Open the door. Door was not locked. She's just showing off. Follow me, quick! Yeah, I've come through here a dozen times. You don't have to put on such a show, Rani. Commander, I didn't find it. It wasn't here. Just let Rani do it. Come on. And we're back out here. I have not seen any options that I didn't pick. Rani looks at something of a loss. So it turns out you're guard. What's the matter? I haven't tried what's the matter. Ha! What do you think? I couldn't have gone much worse. Time for us to split up. What will you do now? I've asked both of those that really could. Maybe you were right. Crown is up there with the Archmage. No one can get it. How can one enter the tower? What do you and the commander plan to do? I don't think I've tried that. Magical doors, Throbans. Nope. Can't tell her I can open the door. I'd love to. Oh well. I'm gonna leave with the birdman. And see if that does anything different. Narrow alley. Narrow door. Inside narrow door. Go inside narrow door. I am now inside the narrow door. And there are birdmen inside. Oh no! Samaritans of Shin, I am the Analander. For a moment they reel, then burst into laughter. The one called Pewit clasps your hand and smiles broadly. But you are the one we've been waiting for. Come, we will help you. I need you to fly me somewhere. The birdman nods, almost standing to attention. Where? To him? Take me to the tower. I wonder if I can ask them to take me to the Throban doors. To him. Pewit agrees. Again, I'm not sure if these guys are actually... Like, do they genuinely believe they're rebels, and the power of the crown is making them fall into the Archmage's plans? Because, like, nothing happens in Mampang without the Archmage willing it, right? Place my shoulders in his claws, and just let him fly me up. Well, you know, a way I could have found out if they were earnest probably would be refusing to consent to being flown somewhere. If they just straight up kidnap me, then I would have my answer. Ay, ay, ay. Going up the side like this again. And now I'm inside. I'll see if there's any other options to talk to the Archmage about. There we go. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. No, I know you just betrayed me. Is exactly what I wanted. The Archmage is Garrett. Yep, just walk right in. Not even putting on magical protection. Doesn't even matter. Sitting behind it is the Archmage. I wonder if there's a way to... I've come for the crown. You will not fool me this time. I've come for the crown. You must be the Analander, the Analand himself. I do hope you don't think that disguise will fool me. Do not pretend to be pleased. Do not welcome me, for I will destroy you. The man looks back at you sadly for a moment, The nagging doubt returns. Can this truly be the cruel Archmage? This is a trap! Oh, you are quite wrong, I'm sure. The walls are coated with minimite blood. No magic can function here. You're quite safe. Try if you do not believe me. Yeah, no, it's just a crown trick. I don't think it really works. You met the Birdman. Yeah. And now I'm with my friend. Joke's on you, Archmage. I'm exactly where I wanted to be. You don't have a key, do you? No. Typical. Pick up the minimite. Throw him out the window. Got the minimite only opening as a tiny air grate. Sorry, buddy, there's no choice. Look at that grate, buddy. The grate would be wide enough to toss a ball through, beyond which nothing but the open sky is nothing but the open sky. John is watching you and nods, almost imperceptibly. Oh! What? Perhaps you've not thought of it yet, but you will. And you'll be right. The armies are assembling. Where are they going after that? We have to stop them. Of course we do. How do you suggest we do that? Maybe we could shout for help through the window. I don't know. Is there any other options I haven't explored? Crystal Waterfall. Got there, the magic had mostly run out. Had hard to say why. Sorry, only... Oh, what happened to the people of the Plague Village? They all trooped to the Crystal Waterfall, but by the time we got there, the magic had mostly run out. Hard to say why. We saved some. Oh, okay. I completely missed the end of his sentence. Sorry. Only some? Only some. Then I left them and flew after you. Can you not allow me some magic? Why do I gotta blame him? It's not his fault, it's just how minimites are. I just muddy it. Throw the minimite through the grate. Alright, bye, buddy. Your aim is true, and the creature disappears from view with a fading scream. You are suddenly alone, but you feel the power of starlight returning to your veins. Hope he landed on the roof outside or something. Dop. That's the wrong dop. That's lowercase dop. I don't know what it would do. A moment later, the hinges creak open. You are free. Well, I wouldn't have been surprised if the floor opened or something. It's a clever trick for archmages who get trapped or something. You stand outside. The key to the cell is sticking out of the door. Take the key! Oh! Take the key! Oh, this is huge! Oh, I'm gonna have to replay it at least once, though. Yeah, I have to die now, so that I can keep the key, so that I can free Jan. Maybe if I take him... then he can protect me against the Archmage. Ooh. I'm into it. I'm gonna try. From the window, you hear the sounds of shouting, the clatter of armor. Oh, right. From the window. Library. I remember now. Gotta read the perceptions of perceptions. Moreover, a large hole has appeared in the tower wall with chunks of stone torn from the fabric of the building. What happened here? Yeah, what happened here? You go over to the hole in the wall. The wind rushes past outside, threatening to rip you from the room, and the drop is dizzying. Jump? Oh no. Look out the edge of the hole. You look over the edge. The bricks are scattered in some places, chewed in others, but there's no rubble on the floor. It's as though something battered, tore, and bit its way out of the tower. Look out of the hole. Lean out cautiously. The drop is immense, as though you looked from a mountaintop directly down to the heart of the earth. From somewhere far off, you hear the chant and hammer of a gathering army. All right, step back. Books. Undoing of the Done. What? You lift the book from the floor and turn the pages. It is a book about righting wrongs, fixing mistakes, and also about the countering and undoing of spells by means of another. You see that the spell of shield opposes the enchantment of the sword. Okay, I don't see how I would have ever found that out or when it has ever been like, yeah, I've never noticed anyone using either the walk or the Raz spell except me. I guess I would have found that out if I had sharpened my sword and then tried to use a shield or something, maybe. Sorry, wait. Before you can read more, something swoops through the hole in the tower wall. It is nothing short of a demon, short, goat-like, but with a hellish gaze. On its head rises something you did not ever think you would see. The Crown of Kings! Who are you? Who do you think? The creature responds. The Archmage traded half his soul for a life long enough to kill you with. I am the long-lived half he traded with. Oh. A pair of wings grace its back for a moment, then disappear. I don't know. Archmage traded half his soul for a life long enough to kill you with. I am the long-lived half he traded with. I don't necessarily believe it. I see you have escaped, the demon remarks. Unfortunately, it's too late. My transformation is complete. The entire old world will feed my hunger. I'm real glad I came back here. I don't believe you, though. Cast a spell. You open your arms to cast, but the demon shakes his head. You have no magical ability? Oh, right. He's got the crown. Yes, just wait. You wait for the creature to approach. There's nothing else you can do. It clatters forward, taking you into its spindly arms in an embrace of stinging mucus and nettle-like fur, and then it pierces your neck with its spear-tipped tongue. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. I got eaten by the Archmage goat. How many people do you think have seen that ending? But even now, here, crushed between the teeth of whatever the Archmage has become, it is not all loss. You feel the curse of Throbin tearing you upwards. Zed. Yep. Tosses me amongst the stars, and I do not have the choice to go back to the Throbin doors. Oh no! What have I done to the window? I'm sorry. There, I was trying to scroll. Yeah, I can't go back to the Throbin doors since I never actually passed them this time. Narrow alleyway, all the way back. Introduction to a new character today. Goat Archmage. Cool. You check your pocket quickly. The key to the Minimite cell is still there. Why would he just leave it in the door like that? Maybe he doesn't know that I have Throbin's curse. I want to know what happens if I break the hourglass, too. So that might be something to come back for eventually. It might be, I don't know, maybe something to do on my run where I try to do it without Throbin's curse. Like, maybe do it without Throbin's curse or the ability to rewind. Yeah? Right. Anyway, so now I'm back in the city. What do I need to do? Get to the Minimite cell. I want to see if I can... What if I go back and grab the old Archmage's book, then use the Zed spell? Maybe that's a way to free Valaquesh. Okay, so I want to visit the fortune teller, the beggar, Valaquesh. I'm not sure if I'm ready to, like, finish yet, though. Is there anything else I would want to do? Whatever. Let's go talk to the beggar. Maybe if I put Jan in my pocket, I can take him with me, too. Ah, but he's... would block me from using Zed, wouldn't... No, he wouldn't. He doesn't. What? Would he block me from doing Zed if he was in my pocket with my possessions? I'm fascinated by this, by these metaphysics. Look at the woman. Greet her. Greetings, old woman. Give her a coin. Of course. I have plenty. Tell me what happened to your eyes. I'll tell you my tale. I was called on by the Archmage himself. Why does the Archmage make such creatures? I don't know if I've asked that. Why does the Archmage do anything? Why does he sleep for 100 years and wake up only to measure the positions of the stars? If I knew the workings of his mind, I would have twisted them to my own ends years ago. And now you are a beggar. I was a healer before. Why did you stop the Why did you stop healing? I don't think I've asked that one before. Why did you stop healing? I couldn't heal once my eyes went. No one has much use for a blind healer, do they? Or blind anything, if you listen to the Sightmasters from Analand. The Sightmasters torment you? Those bug-eyed monsters delight in my suffering. I can help you? I don't know if I've said that before. I don't know if I've said the ones from my homeland were honorable, either. I can help you. You could kill one. There are far too many for me to be free of their cruelty, but a death or two would taste good in the mouth. For a healer, you are bloodthirsty. What do I get in return? I cannot kill in cold blood. I have killed a Sightmaster. Oh, have you? But I see you did. I can smell the blood on you. Did their Bamba fruit eyes pop when they died? Rishavin reaches out to touch you, muttering under her breath, and she managed to heal me through some act of magic? But she didn't call to any starlight, which I think is interesting. Because she just healed me, like, I'm actually healed, I just recovered 4 points of health. But she, like, spoke a word and it happened instead of... Maybe it's a prayer? I don't know, is there some kind of, like, divine magic in this setting? Where people can pray and do healing? Because I can pray and heal myself, but I don't know if you can pray and heal someone else, you know? Right, anyway. I want to ask you some questions. Ask away, and then tell me if their eyes smoked or turned to liquid. How do we get out? Someone out of the cell in the tower. I told the Archmage can't see the Throbin doors. Fascinating. I'm told the Archmage can't see the Throbin doors. That's true. It's the only secret place in the Citadel. The only place you could plot revenge and get away with it. If you can get back down. Or inside, I suppose. How do I get someone out of the cell? Oh, a jailbreak! As far as I've ever seen, there's no way into the cells for anyone but the Archmage himself. I think you'll have to go up from the bottom. Does the Archmage have any enemies? Yes, and the strangest kind. There are birdmen in his keep, unhappy with their lot. They have a name for themselves, something or other of Shin. Like the birdmen equivalent of your holy lot, maybe. I would love to know who the Samaritans of Shin are. Would they work against them? Can they be trusted? I think they can be trusted in their intentions, but I don't think they can be trusted in their ability to execute their intentions. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from them, because I used the God spell on them, and they didn't react to me like I was the Archmage. They reacted to me like they genuinely believed I was their savior. So I believe them. I just don't think they know what they're doing. Oops. Would they work against the Archmage? I believe that is their plan. If you meet the birdmen, I hear you should ask them about their mothers. Interesting. That's enough from me, I think. You move along now, wouldn't you? That's a new clue. Look at me, I'm making progress. I guess I'm not done with the game. Square. Where does that demon come from? Where is he hiding it? Can I kill it before it's fully grown? Is there a way to kill the demon? I'm interested by this idea. It might also help to get some money at the monastery. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna get 200 gold from the monastery, at least. Read them in. Monastery, from the, whatever this is. Because I want to get a new cutlass. It's been real inconvenient fighting things without it. Well, I don't know. The only unavoidable fight I can think of is the boar, if I decide to eat the fungus. You must be a novitiate. I've been here for many years. That is correct. Welcome to the fold, then. How are you settling in? It's too soon to say, well enough. It's too soon to say. I feel that way, too. I've been here for many years. Do you need assistance? Ooh. Can monks go anywhere in the city? For the most part. Of course, our chores and worship keep us to the monastery mostly, but if we are sent on errands, guards do not bother us. Even in the restricted parts of the city. Hmm? Oh, yes. It really is not a bother. I suppose the guards think us harmless. Interesting. Oh, I wish I knew that. Well, I suppose the warehouse here is a restricted area, too. Could I have just walked up here the whole time in the monk habit? Could I have just walked straight up? I don't know, maybe they think it's bad luck to bother us. I'm noticing there's a bell up there. I wonder if there's a way to get to that. I don't know, should I stop to gamble? I would... If I knew the rat race a little better, I imagine that's an even faster way to make money. Yeah, I don't think I need the cutlass. Oh well, I'll recover some stamina here at least. Small iron-lined windows dot the walls, look around the courtyard, make a move. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest in the temple for a minute. Sorry, the hall. Rest a while. Get 2 stamina back. I should have asked where I can get a meal. I haven't eaten. Well, I can drink a blimberry later. I keep getting more blimberries than I use per run. I don't know if I ended up using it, my blimberry last time. Square? The market? The tent? I don't know. I feel like I should talk to Shadrach once I have Valaquesh, if I can keep her. Apparently Valaquesh is female. I thought she was male the whole time inside the book. Marvel as it speaks, advises, and prophesizes. Now here is a discerning patron. You are a fraud. Where are you from? Proud daughter of the 8th slum. Okay, so no. Wait. My family were once great travelers and traders crossing the whole of the old world. Can you imagine such a journey? Indeed I can. Of course. I could tell from the moment I saw you. You are the type to accept adventures, such as this one. How much? I don't know. Maybe I can accuse her of being a fraud. The Stone of Secrets is an incredibly rare artifact. It's powered by magic, but it's not powered by magic, but a strange alien force unique in the old world. The greatest magicians of our age have examined it and walked away confounded. You are a fraud. The tone of the accusation barely registers with the hawker. Oh, friend, I commend you on your skepticism. We should not believe the words of strangers. We should judge with our own eyes, and that's why, just for you, I will allow an intelligent travelers such as you to experience the stone for only 2 gold pieces. Wasn't it 1 a minute ago? Oh, whatever. I mean, I'm fine. If this does turn out to be my friend under some kind of, like, crown mind control. Search the boxes? I've never done that. You rifle through the boxes when suddenly you're stopped short. Then a voice booms through the tent. Analander, a familiar voice. Shadrach. Hello again. Is there any way to counter? No. What happened? But a piece of my spirit. Can you escape? No. But it's best you put me out of your mind. The task is all that matters. How did you get to Mempang? I'm asking specifically so that I can ask about the girl. Not many travel near my cave, so when the woman outside did, I was overjoyed. I immediately spoke to her, learning her trade of sorts. I convinced her I was an ancient artifact. I bid her to take me to Mempang. Perhaps I sold my fiction too well. She scooped me up and took me on a lengthy detour to villages along the way. I was forced to give advice and spin dreary prophecies. Can you help me now? Yeah, see, so she's lying to me about where she came from. Do not throw indoors. Have you learned anything? What secrets does Mempang hold? What can you tell me about the city? I've asked him all of this. I don't think he can give me any information anymore. Vaults of Mempang. I've been to the vaults. Counter spells to open. I believe I have seen a spell that requires death to cast. He doesn't say anything about that. Can you tell me anything about the city? Mempang City holds 1,000 captive souls, all of whom are subservient to the Archmage's will, though he rarely chooses to employ them. People here wander around, then like their lives like rain through a channel in rock. Yeah, it's sad. Did it dazzle your senses? Indeed. No! I want to talk to her more. I feel like there's something more about her. I've never actually talked to the fortune teller, have I? I don't know if there's a way to talk to the fortune teller. Maybe coming at night or something? Creatures outside. Talk to the creature ahead of me. I want to get in. Greetings. Blah, blah, blah. Everything I've heard before. Does the line move? Of course it moves. I think it moves. Yeah, I've waited tons in the past. What do you think you're doing? I want to see if it's worth waiting for. Oh, it's worth it. Push my way into the building. Oh, shit. I can. Wait, hang on. To your surprise, those waiting in the line give no response. I am now inside. Who is that? That's not what I was expecting. You step inside the low building just as the black elf leaves. Inside, the room appears to be empty. Then a moment later, you catch a squat, ugly creature behind the door, clutching a pot. The creature meets your eyes and stares with fear. It's clear he was about to strike you on the head. He? Okay. What are you doing? He lowers the pot. Sorry about that, he says bashfully. I saw you coming, you see. I knew you'd be trouble. I mean you no harm. But wide only shakes his head. I'm afraid that's not true, he replies. You just don't realize it yet, I think. That's the trouble with foresight. Always see trouble coming. You are truly a fortune teller. Nods sadly. More's the pity. Fair and wide at your service. Fair and wide. Under his breath, he adds, please leave. What is my fortune? You demand. But Wide shakes his head. Won't say. Can't make me say. Why not? Got my reasons, he replies, though through tightened lips, as though worried his words will rush out of their own accord unless he holds them back. You think I'm gonna die? I don't care that I'm gonna die. I've died tons of times, dude. It's like jumping into a pool, okay? You just gotta get it over with, and you'll get used to it. You pull out your purse. I can make it worth your while. The gold is clearly very attractive to him, but he still shakes his head. Don't want your money. Won't tell you. You're an imposter. He shakes his head. Will you answer a question? He shakes his head. Is it possible to pass the Throbin doors? That's the trouble he meant. Wyatt throws his hands over his... Please don't ask me anything. Everything you say makes it more and more obvious. What is obvious? Who you are? Wyatt whispers, then shakes his head sharply from side. Oh, it's no good. It's no good. Too late already. Please go. I've got a lot of people waiting. It's clear you can do no good here. You walk away from the unfortunate fortune teller and leave the building once more. Outside, the line shuffles forward as you emerge. So he knows I'm the Analander, right? So maybe he really does have foresight. But neither he or the other person I was suspecting of being my old friend reacted as though they are. Well, granted, in Mampang, they might be under some kind of cognitive limiter. I don't want to look it up, though. I don't want to spoil myself. Like, even just looking up, all I did was look up Sorcery 4, are there other endings, and I immediately got a list of all the endings, and I tried to avoid getting spoilers, but even just that spoiled me to, like, the context of certain endings, such as, sparing the Archmage, for example. I had no idea you could even do that. Granted, I don't know how you would do that, which is what I want, so I did successfully avoid major spoilers, but I'm running out of ideas on where I might find my old friend who can turn invisible, and I don't know. I remember my character at one point worrying about her, but I don't recall where that was at. Like, he was reminded of her for some reason. No, let me go back. Let me get Velaquesh real quick, if it's the last thing I do. Leave them alone, go into the square. I don't know, should I go down through the dungeon? Just wait a minute. There's a sudden commotion amongst the crowd. People are shouting and pointing, looking up. The skies have been darkened by widespread wings, birdmen. Hide from them. You look around for somewhere to hide, ducking behind the counter of a building. The people of Mampang are terrified and scatter in all directions around you. The birdmen swoop down onto the ground in the now empty market. Then they begin to pound across the flagstones, but not towards you. Instead, they enter the hut of the fortune teller, fair and wide. A moment later, everything is still. Oop, hang on, my cat's trying to get in. Never mind, she just wanted me to open the door to beg for food. A moment later, everything is still. Keep watching. Stay low. What's the difference between keep watching and stay low? Can I save the fortune teller? Stay low. Stay low. Listening. Faint cries come from the hut. Keep watching. Stay low, watching. Nothing happens, and then the thatched roof of the low building explodes outwards, and the birdmen rise from inside. Fair and wide dangles from their talons, limp. The birdmen wheel about and disappear into the inner tower. You could head in several directions from here. Wonder if I can save him. Like, do you think he would end up with the birdmen? With Nagamente? In prison? Or with the Archmage? And how would the fastest way What would be the fastest way to get there? Like, just straight up walking in? Yeah, I think so. I can cast Dim on the guards. They just let me through. Another night passes. I haven't eaten. A few yards from the square, a group of guards blocks the road. They stand casual but alert, sheltering in the shade of a nearby hut. Isn't it nighttime? Shade from the moon. They turn into werewolves if they see it. Yeah, just continue. They just let me slip around the hut? Sorry? Interesting. I've never been over there, I think. Wonder what's in there. Alright. I'll see what's up. Around the edge of the building, the road onwards is now within reach. Wait. You wait, watching the guards. You wait watching. The guards haven't noticed you, and now mostly concentrating on the road to the square rather than the road behind them. Alright. Walk quickly. Go quickly. You walk as quickly as you can, trying to get out of sight of the guards, but you've barely gone 5 steps before you hear a shout from behind. Turn back. You turn around. A guard walks up to you. Are you blind? This road is closed. I have a question, you reply, coming down from the roads to where the guards are. Well? Abracadabra. Ooh, you're getting very, very stupid. Your uniform is on fire. No, step aside. I can't. You need to sleep. You're right. You move along now. I love doing Dim. Continue. Trying to get me to go cautiously. Nah! I am immortal. Try a key. Nope. Climb right on over. Oh. Casual cruelty of this place is only going to grow worse. Try key in the city door. Nope. Look at the doorway. Yeah, I want to visit Nagamente. Because he keeps telling me to pay respect. Knock, knock. You try the door. It's locked. Knock on it. What? I'm a monk, here to bless you. I've never tried that one before. There is no blessing that can save me. Besides, I enjoy what I do. Who is this? You knocked on my door. Let me in. Why? I'm curious. Oh, you'd like to know, would you? Then you're most welcome. Alright. I'm going to try to be very nice to him this time, because he will kill me if I'm not. Go along the left wall, of course. And, did you happen to see a fortune teller? What surprise? I hope you're not a stupid one. No fun in that. Are you Nagamente? I am indeed. What is this place? You don't know? Well, now. And who are you? Just a traveler? Then you're lost. I'll be going now. Oh no! Let me show you around a little. I do not have time. Oh, I see. No time for poor Nagamente. Before you reply, he clubs you. Everything goes black. Stay asleep. There's no need to wake up now. Nope. I'm waking up. I'm awake. This is a dream, of course, but a beautiful one all the same, and your dreams are more pleasant than reality. You come to, all but gagging from the stench. Oh, he didn't Kill me immediately? The room you are in is truly ghastly. Dried blood paints the walls and floor. Scattered around the room are grisly instruments of torture. I was there. The scarred ogre shuffles over and takes a bow. Nagamanta, as you said, master of torturer of Mampang. Welcome. No stellen. Why, you're sheer. No masher. I'll find out soon enough. You've heard that the master torturer has a great deal of professional pride. He is vain and cruel in equal measure. Distract him, cast a spell, plead with him. Let's see, talk to him. Yeah, talk to him. Listen. Oh, I'll listen once you start screaming. Nagamenta interrupts. He picks a tool off the rack and brandishes it near you. It's a small knife with a sharp hook at the end. Want to know what this is for? Yeah. He stops it. Really? Oh. Most people say no. He starts to advance. Perhaps I'll show you then. He goes around behind you and does something unpleasant with the tool in his hand. Crack a joke? Does something unpleasant with the tool in his hand. Honestly, I'm thankful that they aren't describing it in detail, but also I need a little more than that. Like, yeah, it's unpleasant, but like unpleasant in what capacity? Like, is it making a gross noise? Or does it hurt? Like, is he hurting me with it? Or is he just like, I don't know, wobbling it, like making a really weird noise with it? I don't know. Crack a joke. At least you didn't feed me soap. Nagamenta looks you dead in the eye, then roars with laughter. He laughs until he's short of breath. That might be the first joke I've ever heard in here, he says. He shakes his head and wipes his eye. You're an odd one. It's not fun when you don't blubber. How are you so strong? I've died multiple times. He pulls up a stool. Come now. A good story. And I might not stab you anymore. Yeah, all right. Tell my story. You speak at length about your travels, leaving out the parts about the Crown of Kings. Nagamenta laughs and cheers along, clearly not believing a word of it. Least to reveal the past, he shakes his head. Fantastic. Keep talking. You explored the inner college. He backs away a bit. Surely you have been there once. And he shakes his head. Never again. A sorcerer, then, are you? I am. Considers this for a moment. Well, perhaps you'll be interested in this. Nagamenta stomps over to a cruel-looking machine, a slab of rock covered in straps and chains. Above it, all manner of nasty things are suspended from what resembles a giant spider. My baby! Look at it. Steeling yourself, you look more closely at the legs of the machine. They are sheathed in wood and metal, but you can see living flesh here and there. The arms are connected to an orb of metal and bone, which hums with magical energy. The Pleaser! Are you going to put me on it? No. What does it do? It's fabulous. It descends on a person, swallowing him up, a whole mess of screaming and such. Then, the sphere spits out a corpse. Or, did you mean, what's it do on the inside? Struggle, have mercy, or bribe him. And can't I just ask him what... Well, I suppose last time he did show me. Bribe him. I'll reward you if you let me go. He pauses, looking genuinely hurt. I woosh never stake a bribe. I enjoy my work far too much for that. I'm insulted. I would kill you for that, if I wasn't already going to kill you. Oh. Well, looks like I messed up. Oh well. Probably gonna die. You struggle against the manacles, testing your considerable strength against the metal to no avail. Nagamenta looks at you approvingly, sucking in his tooth. That's the spirit! He unhooks me, gives a sharp tug, sending me sprawling, but one of your hands is free as you do it. You conceal it quickly, and he drags you towards it. I'm not dead! Okay, hang on a minute. I'll catch you next time. I'll see. Oh, I don't know. I'm a little curious. I also want to see what happens if I free Valaquesh. Sorry I didn't do that this episode. I kind of got distracted talking to Nagamente. That's the first time I've ever actually spoken to him. Every time I come here, he always, I don't know, either kills me or kicks me out quickly. I don't know. Maybe he has useful information. Apparently he's been in the college, and he has some kind of Grimalkin. Some kind of torture Grimalkin. I wonder if he's a sorcerer, too. I don't know. I'm curious about this guy, even if he's gross. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.